Live from the West Coast, you are watching the Nightly Grind with MrSil. Hello, everybody. Sorry we got a little bit late on the stream here. It's pretty hard to keep a consistent schedule. It is not easy. I'm like trying to go as fast as I can, but we're in business now. Let's get this party started. All right, here we go. We are ready to go. All right, let's. We ran a little bit of arena offline, so I don't know if we're fully recharged yet. So we'll take a look at that real quick, and let me turn on the arena target and the arena champion for the basic and the target we are going for. So Nebula went in the first round of arena for, I believe the cutoff was 3.66 million. So we're pretty close with our cutoff. I feel pretty good about that. I'm not going to change the cutoff. I think she could go a little bit higher this time around. Her dupe ability is not great, so I don't think too many people are going to be going for the dupe, but I think there will be people going for Nebula this time around. I think Dork Lessons is going for Nebula this time around, so I think she will get some hype in the in various channels. I think people will want to go for her. I think she's a pretty good champion. She's got immunities, so yeah, I think that is probably safe at 3.75. There's a chance that it may go a little bit higher, so what I would do is I'd probably give 2 arena targets. So let me actually do that. Let's see here. How do I actually do that? It's this one. So yeah, I think I would say 4 million is your super safe number. So I would say that, there you go. I think she's going to be 3.75, but if you want to go 4 million, that's your guaranteed safety for her. I actually I missed out on Nebula the first time around. It was crazy story. I was playing and I woke up at 6:30 in the morning as I normally do, and I was doing great. I did my run. I had 3.5 million. Just under that, it was like 3.4 something. One more run would have done it for sure. I'm like, okay, I just got to make sure at 8 o'clock or 8:30, I run it again. And I just got completely distracted and just completely forgot about the arena. And I think the next thing I knew, it's like noon, and I'm like, oh, let me go play some MCOC. It's been a while. And I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot about the arena. And sure enough, the cutoff was 3.6, so I missed her by 200,000. I mean, I don't really mind too much because, you know, I have Nebula, but I do want her dupe. So I am personally gonna go for the 4 million, just because I want to guarantee that I actually get her. I like having all my champions duped. So her sig ability is pretty weak. It's not that good. But yeah, I mean, you know, she's a good champ. She's got, you know, you got to do the shock charges if you can. But yeah. So, you know, immune to poison, immune to bleed. I mean, I only have her as a 220 right now, but eventually I'll take her up. So I probably won't go higher than 330 because I'm just gonna really basically use it for arena fodder. But you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna we're gonna do this thing in a little different order. We're gonna start with AW because it takes forever to do arena Alliance War. So that's the plan. And I think you can still view the opponents. So let's take a look and see what we're up against here, and then that'll determine which champs we bring into the arena. So we are path 1. That is the path we take, which is pretty much all on the left side here. So we're going this path, then we're going to go up here. So we got a Cyclops, 5-star Cyclops. That's pretty good. Then we got a Hulk. Takes us up to, yeah, up here. Got a Quake, a Groot, and a Nightcrawler. And Doc Voodoo is our lieutenant that we need to take down. Pretty good. It's I think the first time actually that I'm gonna have a full roster of champions that I'm gonna need to fight in Alliance War. It's been a while. So let's see. There's a Mystic, a Mutant, Science, Cosmic, pretty much everybody. So it's pretty diverse set here. So based on that, and the fact that I didn't want to run some sets of Act 4, but I can do the easier versions of Act 4 here to make sure we win in Arena. So I think I'm gonna go with, let's see. I think I'm gonna run with Dr. Voodoo in here. I normally really like questing with Voodoo, but I just love the Voodoo Groot move. So I think I'm gonna go with that. And then I think I'm going to probably use, let's see, Quake is none of these champions are all that difficult, and I don't think they have many immunities. I'm gonna use my Iceman in case that Nightcrawler causes some issues. The lieutenant, if I remember correctly, was actually I don't remember what it was. So I'm gonna look at the stream real quick and cheat and see what that champion was. So give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Let's see. It was a Dr. Voodoo. All right, Dr. Voodoo is not that hard to fight. So let's see. I could try out my my Cable. I haven't tried out the 5-star Cable yet. Could give him a whirl. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So this is what we're bringing in here. We got Iceman. He'll help us with. He can also help with the Voodoo. He's got immunity. He's got three-way immunity. We have we got some good heals we're gonna get from Voodoo every time we use him. I'm just gonna go with this group. Let's do it. We're in. Lock it in. All right. Just gonna go path 1. All right, Cyclops. I really am not a big fan of fighting Cyclops. He's can be a little bit annoying, but we will give it a whirl here. See how we do. Need my music. Not a great start. Alright. Cyclops is down. Let me know if the music's too loud. He took more damage than I thought he would, so that's not great. Yeah, I thought I would do a little bit better on that one, to be honest with you. Not too happy about that. Alright. Should have brought in... Oh, well, we're out of energy. We're gonna have to deal with Hulk. He's poison immune. Probably use Cable for that, although I really wish I had brought a skill champ. We gotta take down a Quake. Groot. Nightcrawler. Alright. Let's see what nodes this guy has. Just attack. Alright, that's not too bad. You got special one bias. It's not a problem. Game experience. Alright. Alright. That's our Alliance War run until we get recharge. Do a little Alliance quest. We got one person left here. It's been a rough go here on the Alliance quest, apparently. Alright, Rocket Raccoon. Rocket's pretty easy as long as you don't let him get to Special 2. Special 2, that's no good. If you can keep him to Special 1, you're in good shape. Unblockable. What? Huh. I didn't think he had an unblockable. Weird. Alright, great start here on Alliance Quest. Didn't realize we were running map 4, so I put my C team in. Probably wasn't the best move. Doesn't look like... I don't know if Ultron's gonna heal. Damn it, that unblockable S1 sucks. Alright. Well, you're doing great. There it is. I really gotta learn to read the nodes. I really gotta do that. That's just bad form on my part. Alright. See how we are in arena. Alright, we got our roster. Let's run it. Top to bottom. Should get us like 580,000 points. Factors in losing a couple times from random kabamage. This will take us to 1.16. I'm not too worried about bringing Ultron to, not Ultron, Vision to S1 or S3 rather, because it's just not a. His S3 is pretty weak, especially in arena. Like when it's like amped up, sure, but in arena it's not too bad, and I was full health, and it's not like you can use the champion again anyway. So I figure it's better just to try to finish the fight. There's always that chance that they don't use their special 3. Alrighty. Check levels real quick, see if the music's too loud. All right. Test, test, test. No. All right, we're good to go. Sweet. Alrighty, keep going with the grind here. We're gonna go for the super safe number, just 4 million. It's overkill for sure, but I don't want to not get my dupe of Nebula, so gonna do it. I think the high cutoff surprised a lot of people. The way it certainly seemed that way on Reddit. Wow. Alright. So we can kill her anytime we want with that special 3, but... well, now we can't. Sometimes I like to just hold the special 3 on Archangel because it does inflict a really powerful stun. So, just keep it as like insurance. If you know you're going to finish off the champion, then sure, might as well pop it, but... you're not sure, then sometimes it's better just to keep it there and see how much more damage you can do before you go for the sure thing. Iceman, it's really just a matter of spamming that special 1. Like getting punched in the face, huh? Oh, it's our turn. You always gotta watch out for Unstoppable Colossus if he's duped. If he's not duped, it's home free. If he is duped, you gotta watch out because every special attack he's gonna use, he's gonna gain Unstoppable. And you basically just can't attack him during that time. Really your only course of action is to just keep evading. Just let it go. Alright, we got him. Alright, if you just joined us, welcome to the channel. We're doing some arena grinding, and we just finished up AW, so we're just waiting for our champions to refresh. We put in some work on AQ, and didn't actually do too well on AQ. I went in with the wrong champions, and yeah, that wasn't great. So we're just gonna run arena, and then after arena, actually we may take a break from arena and just do a little Act 4. Just because we have a lot of we're full on our energy and we can't earn any more energy while we're sitting here, so maximize our efficiency. I'm not gonna run arena again tonight, so let's get out of here. Alrighty, let us do Act 4. Let's see. Well, might as well. Let's just go from the top. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Had to put our. Do I have X23? Where is she? I put her in Alliance Quest. We're on a limited roster because we're running AQ, AW at the same time, and now we're throwing in the story quest. So lots of our champions are in use right now. Ooh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to put a tech. Alright, let's back out. Swap out Magic for Star-Lord. That'll give us the tech we need. Pretty sure it was tech. Saw blue. Might be cosmic. Pretty sure it's tech. I think it's tech. Yeah. Alright, let's go to that gate. We got an Abomination. It's pretty weak though. He's not too bad. Shouldn't be that hard. Should make quick work of him with Gwenpool here. And there we go. All right, let's keep it going. Alrighty, let's take down this Hulk. Let's see, what's he got? See, I'm checking the nose now. 300% health, 5% health. Let's use, we'll use Blade. Why not? Could use Gwenpool, but let's just use Blade. Gotta get more practice with Blade anyway. He's gonna be one of my main champs, so I need to make sure I really do some things with him. Come on. Alright, gotta watch out for the special 2. Come on. You. Ah. He's recovering really quickly from my moves there. All right. Couldn't really push him much more in that because he did have... He's very close to his special 3. And we really don't want to deal with special 3s, so... That's why we only went in with 1 hit. Because I knew a little bit of chip damage just piss him off enough to him to activate the special 2. Which he did. And we were able to take him down. Alright. This is a joke fight here. So, just go in there and take him out as fast as possible. Maybe we'll get some gold since he is a gold adaptoid. Somehow solid gold can bleed. But, you know, it's all good. Take it. I'll take it. Santiago, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. I want to add more graphics and stuff to the channel. I just don't have time. I may cut this stream a little bit early so I can work on some graphics. We'll see. I'm just doing a little exploration to see if there's any energy we can capitalize on. Don't see any. Oh, there's a 5. We'll probably take that path, worst case. see if there's anything here. They like to put the full energy refills in. No. All right. So you just gotta. You want to just look out. I mean, there's so many paths we haven't done here in. You know, there's so many. They drop a lot of full energy refills, and since we're just trying to do the completion, we're gonna have to do all those paths anyway. So you might as well prioritize your paths based on the free items you can get. Especially since every time you do it, the items change. So you might get a little lucky and get even more energy. This is Act 4, Santiago. We're doing Act 4, Chapter 2. We cleared Chapter 1, I think, yesterday. Might have been... Yeah, I think it was yesterday. So now we are doing Act 4, Chapter 2. And we're just trying to clear these to get the free masteries you get with every chapter exploration of 100%. You get another mastery point you can put in. That's highly effective. We're also sort of doing Road to Labyrinth. We got all the way up to the 4th chapter there, but you can watch the stream from yesterday. I hit a little bit of a snag on the Black Panther Civil War, and I didn't want to just start losing a bunch of champs. So we're going to revisit that in a little bit. I just want to clear this out. Hopefully we can get a little bit more with a little bit more of the Tier 4 class catalysts, so we can rank 5 some more champions, and then we'll continue on with the trend there. I tell you, man, this act is so long and tedious. It sucks. I completed Act 3 100%. That was pretty good. Wasn't too bad. But this is rough. You need the last 3 tiles of the last chapter. Well, that's pretty good, man. So you fighting Maestro a lot. I don't remember fighting Maestro, but I don't think it was that hard, if memory serves. It's certainly not the Collector, but that's the thing we really want to do. The goal here is I need to get enough Tier 4 class catalysts so I can rank 5 my A team, and then ideally I get that 4-star Awakening gem from Road to Labyrinth, and it's a Mystic, and I can rank up and awaken my Scarlet Witch, and then take down the Collector. That is the hope. That is the hope. Debating right now if I want to even bother going through the easy and beginner path for the event quest. I cleared Master and Hard, but I believe you still get Valor for doing the other 2, so might want to do that. You got lucky with Iceman. Nice, dude. Iceman's a great champion. Pulled him my 2nd dupe of him yesterday. So I got Iceman 440 at Sig level 40. So 44 to 40. Yeah, he's great. I put Iceman in my Arena War team right now. So we're going to see how he does there. I don't really have a spot for Iceman in my main lineup. But if he's good at Arena War, which he should be because he's immune to everything, I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, man. Act 4 is it's such a struggle. Like, it's not that the content's that hard. It just goes and goes and goes. The paths are so long. You can't even complete a path with a full thing of energy. Oh, your Iceman's not duped, huh? It's not. I mean, like, you don't have to dupe Iceman. But you definitely get an advantage. I mean, you get the advantage of the cold snap automatically in the beginning of a match. But it's not like... There are certainly other champions that are nothing unless they're duped. Like Wolverine, for instance. Unduped Wolverine, not a very good champion. Duped Wolverine, God tier. So, you know, Scarlet Witch, similar situation there too. She's alright, but not great unduped. But you can dupe her, put a bunch of Sig Stones in for her signature ability of, was it Fortune's Veil or something? That's powerful. Super powerful. Yeah, cold snap's awesome. But you can still give the enemy cold snap. You just gotta hit him with the S1. Punisher's another champion where like unawakened, not great, but you know, you get a dupe of Punisher and now you get the endured and he doesn't die. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Electra, another champion that benefits a lot from being duped. What she got? That's it. Alright. Wolverine, though, I tell you, man, he has become a, he's been our main workhorse ever since we got him in a 4-star crystal when we did the crystal opening for the Goldblum rewards. He's been great. I'm really happy with this champion. His regen is just like off the charts. You just gotta have three power bars of health, and he'll regen like crazy. Did they just recently buff up Punisher? You're about to be uncollected. Good luck, Santiago. I definitely want to be uncollected. That would be amazing. Yeah, man, Wolverine. I sat on. I got the 4-star Mutant Awakening Gem from the 12.0 compensation package and just sat on it for like, I don't know, 8 months. And just waiting till I had a good, a really good, champion to warrant it. I was going to use it for Iceman, but I felt like might as well just run the arena again and preserve the mutant gem, and I'm really glad I did because now I got to use him on Wolverine. So if you look at like the god tier list, we're doing kicking butt on the mutant class at least. I think we have every mutant god tier champion. Dupe. So Dupe Wolverine 4-star, Dupe Archangel 4-star, Dupe Wolverine 550 4-star. I have Nightcrawler. I have him duped, but whatever. I also have X-23. Yeah, doing really well on Mutant. I just don't have, not doing well on Skill. I really need a Skill Awakening Gem. Or, sorry, a Skill Class Catalyst. Because we're so close. I mean, you can look at it here. I'll show you the inventory. So you hit the catalysts, go to skill. I mean, come on, dude. We're like 3,400 away from rank 3 rather, from a rank 3 blade. That would be awesome. I want Hyperion more than anything. That champion is incredible. I have him as a 3-star. He dishes a ton of damage. I really want Hyperion. I got a Voodoo. I love Voodoo. He's one of my favorite champions to play as. But, yeah. Yeah, almost there. Did you vote? Did you see Kabam? For all you people watching who are unaware, let me see if I can find it, and I'll put it on the browser for you guys to see. Kabam's doing a poll right now. You can vote for your favorite champions per class, and the advantages of that are they're gonna do a 12. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So let me see if I can. This should work. Let's see. Browser. No, I don't want to do that because I don't think it'll work. Maybe window capture. I don't know if this will work, so bear with me. No. Alright. That didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get to 1 million likes either, but, you know, kid can dream, right? What are they at now? Facebook. Marvel. Contest. So let's see. Right now, they are on... Alright, yeah, they're at 800K. So, 803,000 likes. It's not looking good. Not looking good. It's gonna be a tough one. So, oh well. You know, honestly, I'm a little bit glad because I was gonna have a moral debate with myself. This is a 100% free-to-play account because I just personally don't believe in... I don't like spending money on free-to-play games that you're buying progression. If you're buying, like, cosmetics and vanity stuff, sure, that's fun. Like, why not? So I spent money in, like, Heroes of the Storm or a Dota 2. But I don't really want to spend money on a game where you're just, you know, buy a 4-star crystal. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, it feels... To me personally, it feels like that is cheating. Now, I think I am certainly in the minority there, and I think if you guys want to spend money on the game, I think you should. Absolutely. Like, I have gotten thousands of hours of entertainment playing this game. I've played this game more than I think any other game I've ever played in my life. So, I would gladly give Kabam money. I just don't want to... Part of the reason why I like this game is I get a lot of personal satisfaction on accomplishing various things, like when I beat my first event quest 2 months ago, or, you know, defeating the Goldblum challenge. Like, yeah, it cost me a ton of units, and, you know, I was freaking out, but man, when I finally did it, and knew that, like, a lot of it, well, all of it was from just kind of sticking with this game and going through the grind and whatnot, like, it just makes the rewards that much sweeter, in my opinion. So that is why I don't spend money. But, you know, if they're going to release, like, a crystal that could get you Hyperion for $1, like, how do you not try that? The odds are terrible in, what's your in-game name, Santiago? Yeah, the odds on crystals are horrible, but, you waste 800 units at Goldblum. Yeah, I think that's actually close to what I spent. I didn't have a lot of revives, actually. I don't think I had any revives left. I used them all in finishing up the event quest. And ironically, it wasn't the Thor Ragnarok that was very hard. It was, like, all the champions leading up to Thor Ragnarok. Thor was, like, super easy. Oh, nice. Mr. ST. That's cool. Yeah, man, we're like practically twins. Like, Thor Ragnarok's simple, and I actually posted a video today, so if anyone is having issues taking down Thor Ragnarok, check out that video. It's a pretty detailed guide as to how to beat him. But yeah, I ran out of units, and then I had to resort to using my my battle chips, which, you know, I have almost 2 million of because all I do is play arena. And that's really the secret, right? Like, if you're not gonna spend money in this game, then you better be grinding arena, because you have to do one or the other. Arena is the single greatest thing you can do in this game if you just want to grind it out. You get units, you get catalysts, you get champions. Like, it is definitely the way to go. Yeah, Loki on the Bane node, that sucked. But I'll tell you, like, for me, it wasn't so much the Bane node that was giving me issues as, like, the Thor, Jane Foster, and the Hulk leading up to the final path to Loki. That was, like, I don't know, that sucked. And I died a lot at Loki, too, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, once I figured out, I just started ignoring the Bane node, and I started actually doing a lot better. Because if I was like, oh my god, it's almost 10 seconds, run in for a hit, I would do something stupid and then like get utterly punished by Loki. So that wasn't very fun. Excuse me. I will say though, I felt like a rock star when I finished it. And then I did a crystal opening and tried to get Stark Spidey, and well, you know, that didn't happen. 3 tries to Stark Spidey, missed on all 3. Though my second attempt it got me Blade, so not that bad. Can't complain that much. I really want to awaken this Punisher, but I'm saving my battle chips till I become uncollected because I want the odds of getting a 5-star Punisher, and the 4 stars apparently are a lot easier to get. Tired. Grinding an arena, man. That's what it's all about. Grind the arena till your eyes bleed, and then you grind it some more. I don't do the multiple arenas, though. Like, I've tried that a couple times. It's too much for me. I just grind the basic. I mean, if I already have the champion, then sure. Maybe you grind the basic in the 4-star basic. You could grind the entry level points for the 3-star featured of Hulk. Not that you're gonna go for Hulk, but you just stop yourself. You know, probably around like 12.2 million. Well, Hulk's gonna go way early because he's good, but you know, they already gave everybody who was playing this game got a free 3-star Hulk, so I can't imagine that he's going for that much in the arena. Let me see. What was his cutoff? Hang on. I have it in a Google Doc what all of the estimated cutoffs are, or were. 3-star Hulk. Nah, it's not updated yet. Oh, there we go. 3-star Hulk went for 750. The milestones end at 600,000. So, you do like 650. 700 if you want to be safe, but I don't know. Dangerous game. Cutoff for Nebula was 3.667. So, feeling pretty good about my number there. And Hulk on the featured 4-star got 11 million. So there you go. Those are the cutoff histories for some 3 stars, some 4 stars, and why is this not working? Well, I'm not sure what's going on here, but on with the show. You do 3 arenas, the 3-star, the 4 and 5-star, and the featured champ one. That's good, man. Good for you. I just don't know. Like that's the thing I hate more than anything is when they put like a awesome champion in the featured 3-star, and I'm like, great, now I gotta run 2 arenas. Yeah, you gotta manage your. Yeah, I'm exhausted. You gotta manage your energy to see, like, you know, am I gonna use these 3 stars for the featured? Am I gonna not? Like, it's just a lot of, I don't know. It's not fun for me. So I was actually kind of glad when I saw that Ragnarok Thor was in the event quest crystal. So that means they didn't have to grind for him. Cause I only need 1. I have like 5 awakening gems for every class for 3 stars. So that's pretty easy to come by. The hard part's gonna be getting like the tier 3 loot that you're talking about. Oh. Insurance policy. Only for 1 week because you get tired. Yeah, man, it's tiring. Like, arena grinding is no joke. But I feel like I can do one. Like, I can consistently do the 4-star arena. It's not too bad. Like I said, I get 580,000 points per full run. So that's not that bad. I mean, if I'm gonna do just to get all the milestones, I mean, that's only 3 runs of arena. That's nothing. Do that in a day if you had to. Do I ever use Venom? I mean, I'll use him in arena, but no, I don't ever bring him into the story content. It's just too, I don't know. I don't like Venom Pool. I think that character sucks. Venom's certainly better than that. I like his bleed. I think his special 2 is fun. To your point, he's definitely quick, given that he's a massive brute. But, yeah, he's alright. I'd say he's like, put him in the middle. Yawning while fighting. Uh-oh. I pulled Ultron from a PHC, like, really, really early on. I was super happy about that. Kill him. We finish him off? Unlikely. Yeah. Oh, look at that! We finished him off. Nice! What is going on, my friend? Welcome to the channel. Look at that. We got a bunch of people coming in here. Hamza, I didn't even see you come in. I just saw the question. I thought it was Santiago. Slipping by under the radar. And boy, Shaquille, welcome, man. Oh, you're using Venom as your war boss. That's interesting. Nice. You guys still use diversity? Because we gave up on it. We're like, yeah, we're not going to do this diversity thing. So we just put our best champions. Go back to the Mystic Pool. Alright. You have Ultron duped 3 times. Nice. My Ultron's unduped, so fortunately I don't get the regen on a lot of his, on basically just the way he is passive regen, or passive, what is it? What was it? It's the energy absorption. Pretty good. That's a good signature ability. Yeah, it's cool to see people coming to the channel. Yesterday was bumping. That was exciting. We hit our record for the stream so far yesterday, so that was good. And I wasn't even gonna stream yesterday, so glad I did. Tonight started a little slow, but it certainly seems like it's picking up now. Maybe I don't know. I don't think anyone streams at 9 at night, which is why I took the time slot. But I don't know. Maybe someone way cooler than me was streaming. Yeah, I've done that. I've used Dormammu against Ultron. It is a painful fight. You just hit him and nothing happens, and he gains health, and then you're like, okay, when will this fight end? Please end the fight. But you don't want to quit out, because then you lose your champion. So you stick with it and just build up to the special 2. But yeah, it's not fun. Actually, you can heavy attack him as well, and that's good. Do I ever do video game streams like PS4 or Xbox One? I do. I have never done it. I have not streamed PS4 or Xbox One. I have an Xbox One right to my right. See, you can see it here. My Xbox One there. But yeah, I have not set that up for streaming, so yeah. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. The nightly grind is gonna be difficult when I can't grind because we're in extended maintenance. So that's the other reason why I'm trying to get my fights in. I'm hoping I can do 2 tonight. I'll do 2 tomorrow morning, and then I'll be at 2.2 million. It's a pretty good place, but we'll see. The fact that there's no playing tomorrow really sucks. Means I'll have to see if I can play during the day, which I don't think I have time. I'll grind 1 arena run out probably from 6 to 8. I had to come home, feed the dog. I don't know. We'll see. All right, man. Have a good one, Shaquille. Thanks for coming by. Always appreciate having you here. Good luck on the studying. All right. It's funny. I go through these phases in Arena where it's like I get like super pumped up if it's an awesome champion. Like if it's Iceman grind, I'm like, oh dude, I'm in. I gotta do it. But these ones, these are tough. Where it's just kind of like, might as well go for her. I'm never gonna use her. I don't really care. Her dupe sucks anyway. But you just feel like I feel obligated, like I have to go for her because she's an arena champion. My favorite comic book movie. I'm gonna go with Iron Man. Iron Man 2 was good as well, but I think the first one's probably my favorite comic book movie. Robert Downey Jr. That guy's incredible. What's your favorite comic book movie? Yeah, I saw the first, I always thought Iron Man was cool, but then seeing that movie in the theaters, I was like, dude, Iron Man is amazing. I think they really did a nice job with, basically started the whole MCU franchise. Like, he's the one, because of that success of that movie, they just propelled everything. Like, you remember before that with, those terrible, Hulk movies with, Edward Norton and, the terrible one before that, they had some really bad movies. The Dark Knight, okay, I was thinking Marvel. I wasn't even thinking, I didn't even think Batman was available on that one. Christopher Nolan's one of the best directors of all time, in my opinion. That guy, I've never seen a bad movie from him. I think Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, those are definitely some of the best comic book movies. Forget that, they're some of the best movies. I love Inception. I really like Interstellar. Interstellar, people don't seem like they like it that much. Or some people are like, either you love it or they're like, meh. I thought that movie was incredible. That was one of the few times where I saw it in the theater, and the minute that movie ended, I was like, I want to go see it again. That was a fantastic movie. I really like Inception. That's a great movie too. These aren't comic book movies, but they're Christopher Nolan movies, so that counts for something, right? It's that 10 degrees of separation or whatever, 7 degrees from Kevin Bacon. So that's my degree from second degree, 2 degrees from comic book movies. Did you guys see Justice League? I'm not hearing good things about that movie. Kind of want to see it, but I don't know. I was never a DC fan. Even as a kid, I didn't really collect any of the DC. Does this get dark in here, or am I losing? Yeah, I never really read any of the DC comics. I was just kind of like, meh. Like, to me personally, like, I think Batman's the lamest. I think Batman's the lamest superhero. He's not even a superhero. He literally has no superpowers. And I know you can make the argument and say, well, Tony Stark doesn't either, but he's like super smart. So, and he's Tony Stark. He gets a pass because he's just so cool. But I don't know. Batman just kind of. The movies are awesome. Like the old ones with Michael Keaton, you just eliminate all the junk they had in the middle. And obviously, like again, like the Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins. But it's just like, think about it. Like, he's not a superhero. He just puts on a suit and beats people up. Like, and he's got a bunch of gadgets. And again, I see it. You can make the parallel. You can make the parallel to Iron Man. I get it. Iron Man, similar situation. He's a billionaire, you know, who just puts on a suit. But I don't know. I think that scene in like Iron Man 2 when they're in Monaco, and Happy brings out the Iron Man suit from the suitcase. That was so cool. That was awesome. And you know what? I take it back. Tony Stark is a superhero. He's got that, like, you know, what do you call it? He's got the arc reactor, like, in his chest. That gives him, like, super energy that he can power, like, this amazing suit. So there it is, right there. Iron Man is a superhero. It's loose. You gotta give you something there. Yeah, Batman, he's a ninja. I mean, he's cool, like super cool character, but he's not a superhero. He's a hero, a vigilante hero, if you wanna be technical. It's not like, you know, he's not like Superman, which, you know, I got a whole other problems with Superman personally. I don't know. That's the problem with DC. Like, Marvel's done a really good job of grinding. They've grounded all of their superheroes in reality, so you can like relate to them. Like, you can relate to Tony Stark because he's got flaws. He's like this millionaire playboy who drinks and parties too much. You can relate. Like, not that I do that, but like, you can relate to that kind of personality. Whereas, like, you know, Superman is the most boring character on the planet. Yeah, see, you agree. He's like, what? Like, they made an indestructible man. Like, okay, great. He can only die from this, like, green random crystal that, where the hell are you going to find kryptonite? Like, that's just dumb. Like, he's got no flaws. And they've tried to give him a little bit of flaws to DC's credit in, like, the Zack Snyder movies. Like, they didn't make him all, like, super perfect, but I don't know. It's kind of like why I liked season 1 of Supergirl that was on CBS last year. Because, you know, she's just like Superman. She's got, like, the same powers, but they made her more human, where you could kind of, like, relate to the character. Like, she had flaws. You know, she had, you know, it was, like, the ego, or, you know, she gets jealous, or she gets, like, crazy angry. Like, I'm like, you can relate to these characters and these traits. Like, they make them more human and believable. What am I doing? I'm like, alright, hang on. I want to use him. I'm going to put Doctor Strange. And I'm not getting a signature of Scarlet Witch, so I'll use her. Who else can I throw in here? There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright. Yeah, like, I don't know. DC, they gotta figure this stuff out. Like, they're just getting owned. It was funny, like, the reason why I brought this up. I saw the trailer for Justice League, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, when did DC get their version of Iron Man? Like, I had no idea who Cyborg was. I had never heard of that character. All I know, I'm like, it's a ripoff of Iron Man. Just like Marvel or ripped off Superman with Hyperion. Like, Hyperion is like such a ripoff of Superman, it's not even funny. But the champion's awesome, so that's why I am all in on Hyperion. But I don't know. Like, you look at like Green Lantern, and that movie was terrible. Like my play right there. Like, it's just not interesting. And like, they made all these weird looking alien dudes, and like, you know, to your point, like way too much CG. It just was like, I don't know. It's like, no thanks. It wasn't like Guardians, where like, you know, they had a lot of CG too, but you could just kind of like, you really like the characters. Like, the fact that Groot doesn't say anything, but I am Groot, yet he conveys so much emotion, and you get a lot of personality out of him. You're like, yeah, dude, that guy's awesome. Like, you felt for him when he gets killed, well, not killed, whatever the hell happens to him at the end of the first movie. Spoiler alert, sorry. But I feel like once they're at a sequel, if you haven't seen the first one, you can give spoilers. I was not the biggest fan of Guardians 2, though. I'll tell you that. I thought it was trying too hard to be funny. Alright, we have a problem here. Alright. We're going to Omega 13 and cheat. So, special cheat move right here in Arena. I will make a graphic for this eventually. So what this is, it only works once every 2 or 3 hours. But if you're getting your butt kicked in a fight, you can quit out and reload the fight. It's a way to preserve your multiplier streak. I call it the Omega 13 in honor of Galaxy Quests, when you only get enough to replace one mistake. But I gotta pay attention here, because I really, the one thing I can't stand in Arena is grinding from 0 to a 3x multiplier. Like, I can't. I hate that. So just bear with me. Any TV shows I'm watching? Yeah, I'm watching a couple different shows. I watched a little bit of what is it? The Gifted. I think it's The Gifted. The kind of X-Men spin-off that's on Fox right now. I watched the first episode of that. That actually looked pretty cool, but I forgot to DVR it, so I'm like super behind on that. I really like Designated Survivor. I think that show's awesome. Basically because it has Jack Bauer, although he's more of like a, he's not really Jack Bauer, but you know, it's all good. That show's great. Obviously I watch Game of Thrones like everybody else in the world. Ballers is pretty good. I watch a lot of Netflix, so I've seen all the Marvel shows. I haven't started Punisher yet. So I want to see that. I hear really good things about Punisher. Let's see, what else am I watching? I watched The Good Doctor. It's a pretty good show. I watch a lot of TV. I like just sitting down on the couch and zoning out. Shark Tank, that's a great show. Yeah, that's my watch a lot of TV. I don't go to the movies as much as I would have liked. That's the one thing I'd be nice to do. Go to the movie. I haven't even seen Thor Ragnarok yet. It's just hard. I got 2 young kids. It's not easy. But I bought my tickets for Star Wars. Can't wait to see that. What's up, Matrix? How you doing, man? Rick and Morty, I've heard good things. I haven't watched it. I don't know anything about the show. Walking Dead, I have a love-hate relationship with Walking Dead. I watched it religiously in the first season, and then I watched the second season, and when that girl came out of the barn, the little kid, I was like, eh. So I took like a 3-year break, and then everyone was talking about how amazing Walking Dead was, so I caught up, and then I made it through the season with the governor, and then I was just kind of like, I stopped watching it. So I haven't seen the past, like, I think 3 seasons or so. Back to the Future on acid. Huh. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I'll give it a shot. I think it's on Netflix, right? Oh, come on. Right. Yeah, I'll start watching. I'll put in Rick and Morty. Of course, I'm watching the Voltron remake that they do on Netflix, because that was like my favorite cartoon. My two favorite cartoons growing up were Voltron and the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. I thought those were awesome. I really liked. I think his name was Hank, the guy who had the bow, where every time he would like put his arm back, an arrow would magically appear every time he strung the bow. So that was pretty sweet. Started watching Thundercats. I watched an episode of Thundercats recently. Don't do that. That was a bad idea. It did not hold up well at all. Like, that show was terrible. I don't know why I loved it as a kid. Like, it was so bad. It's probably why they haven't like remade it or done anything. They're like, yeah, we're gonna keep this one to ourselves. Oh, it's on Adult Swim. Oh, alright. So it's Comedy Central. Okay. Alright, I'll have a look. I'll look for it. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I don't really know why, but I went to bed at 3:30 and I had to wake up at 6. So sleep is low, and it's starting to catch up. So we'll get through as much as we can here, and then we may be calling it a little early tonight. I did not see it. I kind of want to. Like, I'll be honest. I will admit I don't like scary movies. I don't know. I don't like being scared. So I'm a little hesitant about that. But everyone talks about how awesome it is. So I feel like I need to have to check that out. I mean, I know the ending of it because I saw like the Tim Curry one back in the day. I can't imagine they would change that part of it. So I haven't watched that. I still haven't watched Stranger Things season 2. So I gotta catch up. Like, I have not been doing great on the TV department lately. Especially since I started streaming during the time I would be watching TV. So yeah, my TV is definitely taking a hit. So I need to gotta figure this out a little bit. Gotta find a way to juggle the live streaming with the entertainment content consuming, and yeah, I gotta figure that out. Did I like Rogue One better than Episode 7? I don't know. That's a loaded question right there. I like them both for different reasons. I thought the plot in Episode 7 I was not a big fan of, because it's basically like Episode 4 remastered. But I did like, I think Ray is a really cool, Ray, Finn, and the hell's the pilot dude's name? I should know this. I should totally know this. What is his name? Finn. I don't know. Blink. Poe. There it is. Poe Dameron. Yeah. I thought those characters were great. Like, I didn't really connect with any of the characters in Rogue One. I didn't really like Jyn Erso. I cared like my favorite character in Rogue One was the robot, KY or whatever the hell his name was. I thought the blind guy was pretty cool, but he wasn't really in the movie a lot. I thought the Han Solo-y type dude was kind of lame. I think his name was Caden or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely like the characters a lot better in Tish, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I thought the characters were way better in episode 7. But the movie was probably the last 30 minutes of Rogue One was amazing. So I like that. I liked it, but it didn't feel to me it was a great movie, but it didn't feel like a Star Wars movie. Like I didn't have the same feeling going through that as I did in like watching like episode 7. It just didn't have like the same kind of vibe that you get from a Star Wars movie. Like this felt like it could have been any movie, but they just put it in a Star Wars setting. That's kind of my K2. That was my sort of impression of Rogue One. But you can see here, I got the I'm building my collection of popcorn tins here. So we got the episode 7 Force Awakens popcorn tin, and we got the Rogue One. And you better believe we're getting one for episode 8. I bought two different showings of that movie. I got the I got some special thing that I spent way too much money on to see it at 6 o'clock Pacific time in like the best theater here in Orange County. And then I also bought tickets because I wasn't sure if I was going to do that one. I bought tickets for like the 8 o'clock or the 9 or 10 o'clock showing that night too. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there because I think it's a bad idea to see it twice in one night. So probably not going to do that. But yeah, I'm super excited to see Star Wars Episode 8. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I mean, I named my dog Chewbacca. Like that should give it away right there. Named my daughter Leah. My other daughter's name is Hannah. We call her Han sometimes. Yeah, they made like MCOC but with Star Wars. That'd be the dream. Aww. Alright, let's finish this guy off. Dude, you live in Anaheim? No way, that's awesome. Como, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. I live in South Orange County. I'm down in RSM area. So I'm like 30 minutes from Anaheim. That's cool, man. A fellow West Coaster. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys this. This is kind of cool. Check this out. This is my Star Wars Lego collection. The camera doesn't go up high enough. But you can see the various. This is the Imperial forces, and then up here we have the Rebels. I got more too, but I ran out of room, so I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I got some. I got the helicarrier over here. Big Lego fan, in case you haven't said. I got the Y-wing. Yeah, dude, I'm a big Star Wars Lego fan. I wanted to find a way to like position the webcam to have that as like the background, but it's not really. I don't have a good place to do that, so I can't do that. What characters need to be added to Marvel Contest of Champions? I don't know. Like, they have a lot of them that there's not really that many left when you think about it. You know, they were talking about adding like Mordok and like some of the obscure. I mean, I think they need to make like Stark enhanced everybody. I don't know. I would say like who's missing. Let's see. See, to me, it's less about a who's missing and more about like champions I wish they would revamp. Like, I wish they would redo Gambit and make him like awesome because he's one of my favorite. He's my favorite X-Man. You know, like Iron Man kind of sucks. Like, you know, they make Stark enhanced Spider-Man, which is incredible, and yet the Stark, you know, Iron Man sucks. Like, you gotta work on that. That's a good call, man. Fantastic Four. They need to put the Fantastic Four in. Do Doctor Doom? That'd be sweet too. I didn't even think about that. Red Skull could be cool. I think you could do a lot there with like Mr. Fantastic. I mean, you kind of have it a little bit with Kamala Khan, but she sucks. So you could do something cool there with Fantastic Four. I don't know what you would do with. I mean, Invisible Woman's gonna be similar to Hood, I guess, in some regard. I mean, she's not gonna turn into like a reptile, but Lizard. You gotta have Lizard. You could put him in there. All right, so there's a lot of they got a lot more they could do. You could use Sandman. Hobgoblin's not in the game. Human Torch, I think that would be pretty sweet. Although knowing Kabam, they'd make the Human Torch be vulnerable to incinerate. I think that was my favorite comment reading on the forums about like the whole Mephisto challenge. People are like, I don't get it. Ghost Rider is like, his head is on fire. How does he take incinerate damage? And I'm like, yeah, that was it's a little weird. It's like saying Iceman can get cold snapped. Oh wait, he can. Yeah. I mean, it's impossible to balance this game. There's like over 100 different champions. Like, how are you gonna like? You just can't. So I mean, I don't envy them for that. Like, that's a tough position to be in. And I appreciate they have all these champions because it's awesome. But yeah. Are there zombies in Marvel Universe? I don't know about that. Bishop could be cool. They don't have him either. They don't have Apocalypse. Let's see who else is missing. They don't have the Submariner. Put him in the game. You want to go a little obscure. Sabretooth. Where's he? Let's see who else is missing here. I'm like going through the archives of all these Marvel comics that I used to read. Let's see. Jubilee, not in the game. Blink, not in the game. Toad, not in the game. I didn't even know they had a zombie universe. I think the zombie thing is a little played out. Fantastic Four. I'm sure there's probably like a rights thing, which is why they're not in it. Because like Marvel doesn't own the rights to Fantastic Four movies. I think Sony butchers those. Those movies are so terrible. Oh, they're awful. They're so bad. I don't even think I watched the last one. Silver Surfer would be cool. I don't know. Whoever's writing the Marvel movies needs to make sure they just do like every Marvel movie, because so good, and they make like so much money. I mean, it's like printing $1 billion every time you put out a new Marvel movie. Even Doctor Strange, they weren't sure that Doctor Strange would be a hit. That movie was fantastic. That's like one of my top Marvel movies. I love that movie. They do such a good job. They need to make a good Ghost Rider movie. The Nicolas Cage one, not so much. Black Panther's gonna be awesome. Every one of them, I did like. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little nervous about Infinity Wars. I just think it's like you're gonna have like superhero overload, which is what I kind of felt a little bit in Captain America: Civil War. Like the airport scene was kind of cool, but kind of not at the same time. It was just kind of like, all right, it's just more superhero. Like it just felt a little forced and a little much. They've done a really good balance on Avengers 1 and even Avengers 2. So, I don't know. I just feel like you have so many actors that are making, like, crazy money to be in Infinity Wars. You have to find a way to capitalize on that investment. You're not going to pay Robert Downey Jr., like, I don't know, God knows how much he makes per movie now. Like, you're not going to give him $30 million and only put him in the movie for 10 minutes. And you not only have that, you have him, you got Benedict Cumberbatch for Doctor Strange, you got, you know, what are the other, like, I mean, not like Benedict Cumberbatch is, like, anywhere near as cool as Robert Downey Jr., but, you know, you got Scarlett Johansson, you got, I mean, there's, like, a lot of, like, it probably cost him, like, it's probably $100 million just in actor fees for Infinity War. For all the, like, A-list talent they have now. Unless they wrote some, like, genius Bob Iger contract that was like, you're going to star in these ensemble movies and we're going to pay you, like, nothing. But I can't believe that happened. Although I will say, like, I mean, sheer genius. Like, they're like, oh, we're going to make an Avengers movie in, like, 6 years. And we're going to make all these other one-off movies that, like, feed into it. Like, this is brilliant. And I don't really know why DC, like, I don't know why they can't figure it out. You literally have the playbook. Like, your competitor has basically told you how to launch a comic book universe in a cinematic form. I don't know why they can't figure it out, and they keep, like, screwing around with, like, these terrible movies. Like, just steal it. Just be like, okay, here's the slide they presented at Comic-Con for Marvel's lineup. Here's how it all fits in. Now, how do we slot in, you know, what we can do with DC? I don't know. It's just weird. And if I'm Warner Brothers, I'm giving Christopher Nolan, like, I'm just gonna back up the money train and be like, here, bro, here's $200 million. You direct every single DC movie we got for the next, like, 3 years, and we'll pay you royalties on those movies. Like, who cares? Like, that guy, like. Remember how bad Batman was before Batman Begins? Like, with the Schumacher, like, debacles where it was, like, you know, Batman and Robin and, like, Batman Forever. Like, his movies were terrible. And he turned it into, like, amazing. Like, Batman, The Dark Knight, like, so good. They never should have let him, like, they should have locked him down in some insane contract. I mean, it just means, like, Michael Caine would have been in every single Batman or every single DC movie, but who cares? Michael Caine's awesome. Yeah. I didn't see Dunkirk. That's the only, that is the only Christopher Nolan movie I have not seen yet. I think it comes out on Blu-ray in December, so I'm going to check it out then. But again, like, it's just really hard for me to go see a movie, because it's basically like me telling my wife, okay, you go watch the two kids, I'm gonna go watch a movie. And, you know, I don't like to do it. Like, she's super cool, like, she doesn't mind, but I don't know, it's a little hard to do. So I don't like doing it. Now I'll do it for, like, Star Wars or, like, you know, a big movie that's like, oh my god, like, I have to see. But Dunkirk, you know, I want to see it because it's Christopher Nolan, but if it wasn't him, I would never have no desire to see that movie. Which is, like, the other issue is, like, I don't really want to see it because I'm not the big, like, war movie buff. It's not my thing. But I'll have to see it because the guy has never made a bad movie, in my opinion. Like, even his early stuff is amazing. Like, Memento, that movie's fantastic. He made some movie with Al Pacino that no one has ever heard of called Insomnia. Like, for whatever reason, that movie didn't get a lot of pickup, but that's a really good movie, too. I mean, obviously not his best, but, like, I was totally entertained. Yeah, I would say my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. It's a toss-up between Inception and Interstellar. Like those are some of my favorite movies of all time. They're in the top list. And the Batman movies are awesome too. Like, and The Prestige is a good movie. I mean, the guy's awesome. I'd love to meet him. Like, be like, dude, how do you get all these ideas? And he like writes them all too with his, I don't know if it's his brother or his cousin or something, but it's like a family enterprise of just like sheer cinematic genius. I really don't know why like a studio hasn't just been like, you know, here's a bunch of money. You work for us now. My favorite non-comic movie is, I mean, it's definitely Star Wars. I mean, look around. If you say like non-Star Wars movie, non-Disney, so let's take out Indiana Jones, Star Wars. I would say my top 3 movies are probably tough. It definitely would not be The Revenant. I haven't even seen it, but just yeah, it didn't really appeal to me that much. I'm sure it's good. I mean, it got great reviews. It won a bunch of Oscars. I think it's probably Gladiator is certainly there in the top 5. Inception's in the top 5. Interstellar's in the top 5. What else? I'm eliminating like the usual like trilogies like Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. Those are probably like, I think those 3 are probably like my next 3 favorite movies. Those are good movies. I love Inception. I love Interstellar. Gladiator was like, really blew me away. You're a huge Lord of the Rings fan? That's awesome. I wanted to like those movies. I don't know why I don't like them. Like, I don't know. Like, they literally check off every single box that I have. It's like swords and like magic and mythological creatures. I should love those movies. I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's because when I saw the first movie, I saw Fellowship of the Ring. I hadn't read the books, and I literally spent the whole 2 hours. I could not understand who was the difference between like Aragorn and Boromir. Like, I kept confusing the two, and I just kept getting confused as to what the hell was going on. And I actually had to work on the video game of it, so I had to like it. So I bought like the British, like the BBC did some like audio reenactment thing, so I listened to that, and that actually got me to like it a lot more because I knew what the story was, so I could follow it a little bit better. Two Towers I thought was I enjoyed that movie. I really liked Return of the King. If you got rid of like the 5 endings on that movie, I thought that was a fantastic movie. Like, I think Peter Jackson, like, I may not enjoy the movies, but I think they're like masterpieces, and you definitely deserve to get, you know, recognized from the Academy and get the Academy Award for those movies, because that was like, no one had ever done anything like that before, and I think the effects that he created with Weta are like industry standard. Yeah, I think if you read the books, like, I think it's I can definitely see why you'd have a lot more appreciation. But I think from an outside perspective, look at this perfect block. Every time I hit him, 0. All right. Game of Thrones, man. Like, yeah, I'll tell you my Game of Thrones story. So I had my best friend. He's like, "Oh, you gotta read this book." And I'm like, all right. So I'm reading Game of Thrones, which is the first book in the series, and I got about like, I basically got to when the first episode of Game of Thrones ended. That's basically where I stopped reading, and it just felt like I was reading a history book, and I couldn't keep the characters straight to save my life. I was like super confused. I didn't know how to pronounce any of the character names, so I was struggling with that, and it just was like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. But man, that series is fantastic. Like, HBO has done an incredible job with Game of Thrones. Like, it's basically what I wish Lord of the Rings was. I think that was like my problem with Lord of the Rings. Like, it just was, I don't want to say there wasn't enough action, because it had a lot of action in it. It just felt very like drawn out, and it wasn't very suspenseful. Like Game of Thrones, what's cool about it is anyone can die. Like, I mean, like, you watch the first. I was actually having this conversation at work today with some colleagues. It's like you look at Game of Thrones, and you know, they show you Ned Stark, and they hire like Sean Bean, big actor, and you're like, yeah, this guy's gonna be great. It's gonna be all about him. And then like halfway through the season, he dies. Again, spoiler alert, but we're like 7 seasons in. So if you haven't watched the first season of Game of Thrones, sorry, you're way past it. But yeah, like, it's just so good. Like you just like, there's so much like, there's so many like holy crap factors in Game of Thrones that I feel like Lord of the Rings could have done more. I mean, obviously you can't, because you're basing it off of, well, I mean, same thing with Game of Thrones, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't play The Witcher 3. I've heard amazing things about it, and I had no idea they were making a TV show on Netflix, but I'm definitely gonna check that out. I will say, did you watch the Castlevania show they did? I had no idea what the hell I was watching. Like, I was not a fan. I thought it was interesting. The animation style was harkened to like old like anime from the 80s, but I thought the Netflix Castlevania series, I couldn't understand what was going on. Yeah, exactly. I didn't get it either. I watched the whole series. I didn't get it. I'm like, wait, what? What is this? I was trying to like figure out like in the timeline, like, is this like Castlevania 3? Because they were like, it seems like he was meeting like all the people you meet in the video game, but I don't know. Like, people were like swearing by it, and I was just like, no, not a fan. Amazon's making they're making a Lord of the Rings series, so you gotta make sure you check that one out since you're such a big Lord of the Rings fan. That could be kind of cool. I hope they go dark, which I don't think they will, but if it was like Amazon's version of Game of Thrones with Lord of the Rings IP, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know if the Tolkien estate would go for that though. I guess like for me, and I don't mean to go back to it, but like, you're watching like the Battle of Helm's Deep, and that's like awesome, but then they cut away to like Frodo and Sam like sitting on top of an ent, and I'm like, dude, I don't care. I want to go back to like the Battle of Helm's Deep, and it's just like choices like that. I was just like, it's just weird. I don't watch the Grand Tour. I'm not a big car guy. Yeah, I really just, I have very little interest in cars. The only shows I watch on Amazon, I like Man in the High Castle. I think that's a pretty cool show. Goliath I thought was awesome. And what else did I see? And Hand of God I actually thought I liked a lot. It had a lot of like religious like overtones, which I was like, meh. But I thought that was a cool show, and I really like what's his face? Clay Morrow. Well, I don't know his real name. I do, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. The guy who plays Clay Morrow in Sons of Anarchy. Crazy Miner, or sorry, Black Mirror. Jesus, I can't read right now. Have you guys seen Black Mirror? No. Is that Amazon or Netflix? It's hard to keep all these shows straight. There's like so much good content now. Netflix. No, haven't seen it. I want to watch Stranger Things season 2, and then I want to watch The Punisher. That's my goal for my Netflix binge in the moment right now. I actually really enjoy talking about TV and movies. It's passing the time on the grind. That's kind of cool. Is it like sci-fi, fantasy? What is the premise? You watch a show called The Magicians? I think it's on USA, but I don't know. I'm not sure what network it would be elsewhere. That show's great. I had no idea what to expect, and I'm like watching this, and I'm like, holy crap! It's like Harry Potter was swearing and like rape and like super dark Harry Potter. It's pretty cool. I like it. I enjoy it. I think some of the characters are really good too. I like I don't remember any of their names, but the dude who can like teleport, he's probably my favorite character. The main guy is super annoying and he needs to die, even though he never will. Yeah, my sister told me about it. It was back in that lull. They had a lull like 2 years ago where there was like nothing on TV, and On Demand had like absolutely nothing. So we were like scavenging to try to... Oh my god, I think I died twice. I'm talking about these shows. I'm not paying attention. Shoot. I just lost my streak. Damn it. Whatever. Yeah. I think that rhino killed me, and then I think this was the same fight. No good. Got too involved in the conversation. Was not paying attention. Alright, oh well. Yeah, dude, The Magicians is awesome. Like, super good show. Is it on Sci-Fi Channel? It might be. Oh, nice! Sweet! We are still alive! Woohoo! I think, I don't know, season 3 I think is coming up soon. I don't know when. But yeah, that show's great. This is not going to be a good fight. This sucks. Yeah, this is gonna be not a fun one. Gonna have to buckle down and think about this for a second here. Hold on. Come on, Abomination. Alright, we got this. Sweet. Yeah, I like The Magicians. What else was there? There was another show I was watching that was kind of... Oh, the Shannara Chronicles. You watch that at all? That show's weird. It's alright. got a little, started out I thought pretty cool, and then it got kind of lame. Why am I not evading? Oh, what's going on? I'm like hitting major slowdown here. Frame rate on the iPad is going to like crawling. Spider-Gwen, too powerful for my iPad. Alright. It's pretty good. You should check it out. It's worth watching. I think they just started season 2. They're like halfway through it, so. And all these seasons, I mean, that's the one good thing, right? Like these seasons are only like 10 episodes, so you can certainly catch up pretty easily. I don't know why it was on MTV. That was weird. All right, look at that. Coming out on top, all three. So I tried to watch, there was that one Netflix show about like the FBI guys. They're trying to they profile serial killers. It was like Mind something. I don't know the name of it. I keep thinking Mind Trap, but it's not. That's a. Maybe it was Mind Trap. I don't know. No, I haven't watched Vikings. I had it. I was planning to watch Vikings, and then I just there's too many shows. I couldn't keep up. Mindhunters. There you go. I didn't like that. I gave it one episode. I thought it was super slow, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna invest in this show. I hear Vikings supposed to be awesome, but I don't know. It was on like History Channel or some like weird channel, so I didn't really believe it would be good. So I'm like, why would they put a cool like Viking Game of Thrones on the History Channel? So I didn't bother watching it. Ooh. Vikings is amazing. Alright, well, maybe I need to watch it. Wait, what's this? Nightfall. I like Nights. Is it Netflix or something else? Do tell. Give me the details. Need to know. History Channel. I don't know. Is it gonna be good? Or is it gonna be like it's a companion of Vikings? Alright, alright. I gotta see if I think Vikings is probably on either Amazon or Netflix. I should be able to stream season 1. I think it's still going, right? What, like season 5 or something? Oh, I'm getting eaten alive right now. Come on. I just need to get like one opening. Alright, here we go. Ah, damn it. No, I haven't seen The Expanse. I know of it. I try to limit my sci-fi channel viewing exposure to one show because I just don't like the low budget nature of sci-fi channel. I think The Expanse is on Sci-Fi. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe it's not. I watched The Orville. I like that show. Like I watched it, like the first 2 episodes. I thought it was terrible, and I stuck with it. And It's pretty good. The Expanse is amazing. That's like the one where like Mars is like fighting with Earth or something, right? It's like a civil war kind of thing. It's way too many shows. That was the one thing. Like I used to travel a lot for work, so I'd get to like load up my iPad with all these TV shows, and I'd like watch them all on the flight. Now I don't have that, so I don't know. It's hard to get time to do all this stuff. Marvel Contest Champions is just too demanding of my schedule. I don't think YouTube would appreciate it if I just watched TV and commented over it. I think I get like yelled at for copyright infringement or something. Supernatural has 12 seasons, 22 episodes per season. Yeah, I'm not watching that. I'll take your word for it. That's commitment right there, man. Did you watch, I think it's The Leftovers? The Left Behinds? No, The Leftovers. The Last Leftovers? On HBO? I thought that show was pretty good. It's 3 seasons. I only saw the first 2 seasons. I haven't seen the last season yet. But I thought that was cool. Season 1 was awesome. Season 2 was a little weird. And then, yeah, like I told you, this was like right around like June when every show is sort of off for the year. That's when you have to start watching these obscure TV shows because there's literally nothing on TV. So you're like, all right, I'll watch this show. I can't find anything else, and this seems like it could be interesting. If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would have kept watching it. But I thought the premise was kind of interesting. I had, like, so American Gods, like, I taped it. Like, I have it on DVR, but I don't know. I had a hard time. I couldn't really get into it. I saw the first, like, 3 episodes, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I struggled to get into that one. I did watch Black Sails. I thought that was cool. Although I think I lost the last like 4 or 5 episodes of the whole season. I don't think I watched. Atlanta, Master of None, Shameless. I watched Master of None. I like that show. I don't know what Atlanta is. Shameless, I think that's the one with Matt LeBlanc or something, right? I watched Veep. Veep is amazing. That show's hilarious. How you got time to watch all this, man? Like, dang. It's impressive. I like Veep. Curb Your Enthusiasm. That show's always amazing. Let's see, what else is good? College Student. Nice. Yeah, those are the days. What are you studying? I think maybe you told me. Mechanical engineering, is that right? Biology. Nice. Want to go to dental school. Alright, that's cool. I like biology. UNC. That's like University of North Carolina? Maybe? Guessing? That's late there. It's like 2 in the morning. It's hardcore. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I studied cognitive science in college. I find biology like the most fascinating subject. Like just the human, just the whole like the human mind and brain and all the systems and how they all work. Like I find science like just fascinating. Like it's just incredible. Like you think how complicated like it is to just build a human. Like it's crazy. Yeah, I love those classes. Like all those neuroscience classes, I totally got into. What year are you? Senior. Nice, man. It's the final year. It's a big step. But I guess if you're gonna go to dental school, I guess you got some more school still. Is that 2 years? 1 year? How long you have to go to school to be a dentist after you graduate your undergrad? I mean, you're doing pretty well though, right? Like you're already 4 years of dental school. Damn, a lot. A lot more than I thought. Senior in biology, so you already took all your like PChem and OChem and all that fun stuff. I remember locking myself in the biomedical library of UC San Diego and just drawing out brain circuits over and over again so I could ace the final. That was tough. Junior year is definitely the hardest. Like I think of all the years in college, like your third year, that's the hardest one. When you start taking all the upper division classes, you got to take like the requirements and like those stupid classes are like crazy hard. Senior year, I think definitely got easier. I liked college. College is a good time. I'm a fan. What do I do? I work in marketing. I have an illustrious career of marketing video games. uh, it's pretty cool. It's fun. Been doing it for about 14 years now. Um, so yeah, you can Google me. I'm sure you'll see me doing random crazy things. It is pretty fun. Like I've gotten to do some like I got to work on some really cool properties. So I've been lucky in my career. Don't use anything that I studied in college, but uh, well, not entirely true. I minored in acting, so in theater. So I guess I use that probably more than anything. I could not draw the hippocampal circuit for you if I wanted to anymore. That knowledge has been forgotten. Yeah, that class was tough. Cogsci 107B. That was not a fun class. That and all the calculus. That sucked too. Alright, we are almost done here in the arena. As soon as I finish, I am going to call it a night. I want to try to work on some motion graphics and see if I can do some cool things. Hate math. Dude, you're a biology major. You can't hate math. You gotta love math. You gotta be like, yeah, math. Give me some of that differential equations and linear algebra. I had a really good calculus professor. He was awesome. Peace out. I scared you with the math, huh? All right, buddy. It was good to talk to you, Hamza. Thanks for helping me kill the time on the grind, talking about TV shows, and got a bunch of ideas of new shows I need to watch. So I appreciate that. So have a good night. Get some sleep. I think we got 2 fights left. 3 fights left. All right. 3 fights left. The goal was 1.16. So we're getting pretty close. See if we can hit it. I like just moving the characters around in the hopes that a green arrow magically appears, even though it won't. You never know. Maybe Kabam there's a bug. Magically a class advantage appears. That'd be nice. All right. We are almost done. Done that poorly. This character's so OP. Hyperion's the real deal, folks. The real deal. Juggernaut is very similar to Unstoppable Colossus in that if they're duped, you gotta have to watch out and play the fight differently. If they're not duped, they're pretty cakewalk. So with Jugs, he goes unstoppable every time he does a special, so you gotta wait for that to go down. It's very similar to Unstoppable Colossus. Alright, here we go. We got this. All right, 2 more sets. We're not gonna get 3 more sets. Oh man, doesn't look like we're gonna hit our goal. I don't think I can get. If I play it perfect, I'll get close. I have to play it absolutely perfect. I'll get 15,000 for each of these. I hate Rhino. I'll get 5,000 per fight, roughly. So if I hit all 3, that's 60,000 points, and that will be exactly 1.16, which is the goal. That's 2 full runs at 580 apiece. Jesus. All right, let's just finish them off. Bzzz. Kicks to the face. Oh, come on now. Be like that. What? I hit the... I swear this game cheats sometimes. Alright. I am doing the Test of Valor quest. Is that the bounty mission? Yeah, that's the bounty. That runs for like 5 hours only. Yeah. Just remember, you only have to do it. You only have to do 2 fights in any difficulty to get the credit. But you might as well do the expert level one because you get 5-star shards. Some of those bounty missions are really hard. Like, they change up the champions in them every single time. So, like, there's that time where you start and you look at all the different paths and none of them look good. How much time to be uncollected? Well, Shaquille, that's a good question, man. I don't know. Right now I'm at 5.2.3. So I have 3 more subsections. My champions reset. Seriously? I'm not gonna do them again. I'm gonna finish this. Load my best champs, and then we're gonna not do that anymore. Anyway, so I'm on the Dawn, and once you finish that, I have 3 more to do until I get to the boss fight. But right now, it's less of a time constraint for me and more of a resource constraint. Like, before I go finish 5.2, I need to get more 550 champions. I need to get some revives going. Come on, seriously? Shoot. It's not gonna be good. Oh, nice! 1,000 units will do it. What's up, Jackie? Welcome to the channel tonight. 1,000 units will do it. Well, I got 1,000 units. I don't know. I saw Seaton do it, and he had worse champions than I have, but he's Seaton, so he's awesome, and is Kabam CEO on these games. So I don't know. To me, I think it's gonna be it'll cost me a fortune. Although I would love to be uncollected, I really would. You get so many better perks. So much better perks. Save units for signing my money. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I have a feeling they're gonna do like OG Vision, and that's 4,000 units if they keep it consistent. Dr. Gamer, what's up, buddy? Dr. Gamer Martin, welcome to the channel. We're getting the night owls are coming in. Or the morning ones, depending on which time zone you're in, I guess. Yeah. I think I'm definitely gonna save my units for Cyber Monday. I want to see what's gonna happen. Oh, nice, dude. Santiago, you're gonna pull it off, man. Let me know when you do it. I will give you some virtual fireworks. Yeah, it'd be awesome to take that bastard down. Oh, it's never ending. Just keeps going. So many champions to fight in arena. Cyber Monday is this upcoming Monday. So a week from yesterday. So you got a lot of things going on right now, sale potential wise. So Thursday of this week is Thanksgiving. So I don't think MCOC will do anything on Thanksgiving, but you never know. And then the day after Thanksgiving, so this Friday, that's Black Friday. So I guarantee you'll see some kind of sale. And then Cyber Monday is the following Monday. All right, you do. All right, that's cool. I will save the fireworks for you, Santiago. I will make sure not to launch them. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I don't know why my little sub graphic doesn't work half the time. Kind of annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it works. All right. Jackie, what are you doing right now in MCOC? You grinding for Nebula, or are you doing something else? Oh, not good. I hit my special. Gotta help the local. Yeah, right? We're like practically neighbors. Alright. Have a good night, man. Have a good night, my friend. Fighting a Mystic Path in Tier 1 Alliance War. Ouch. You gotta have Blade, right? Yeah, like, we got matched up finally with, like, an alliance that is actually, like, for realsy alliance. Like, we've been doing the past, like, 2 or 3 alliance wars. We've been matched up with a team that just doesn't place any, like, very few champions. So I've been like, I do line 1, and it just doesn't. There was like nothing there, but here I've got a fight in every node practically. So it's exciting. We'll take down Hulk. press the bell. Hopefully, I'll get noticed when you go live. I don't know what the bell is. All right. Hulk is poison immune, so using Voodoo is pointless. We'll use... Wow, Cable's weak as heck. Look at that. Oh, he's only rank 1. Shoot. Should have paid more attention. I never should have brought him in. All right, we'll have to use Iceman. Should bring more. Well, I wanted to save Wolverine so I could use him for clearing more of this fun interactive content. But yeah, eventually I think I'll have Wolverine will be one of my main go-tos. All right, come on, use it. Use it, buddy. Thank you. Oh. All right, we got this. Bye-bye. Wolf, infinite regen. Fight's not going well. Close the app and try again. Reheal. Does that work? You lose half your health, right? Because I know in Arena I do that tactic. But I didn't know you could do it in Alliance War. Because in Alliance Quest, I think if you do it there, you're dead. When you sub to someone, a bell shows after it. Says if you press it, it will let you know when a streamer is live. Lose half it, Wolvie can heal it back. Huh. It's not bad. I have to check that out. Nope. All right. These teleporter things suck. Alright, so we got Quake, Groot, Nightcrawler. And Lieutenant's Dr. Voodoo. So, ideally, I want to use... I guess I could rank up. I don't have any... I'm gonna have to run some of the mutant quests. I don't have the catalyst to rank up Cable. Ideally, I would use Cable against Quake. I'd use the Chainsaw against the Tree. Chainsaw is my nickname for Voodoo. And I'd use Iceman against Nightcrawler so he can stop his auto-evade. And then whoever's left, I would put on Voodoo. Alright, let me see. I don't think I can rank up... in fact, I'm pretty sure I can't rank Cable right now. But what's missing? Let's see. No, a lot of stuff's missing. All right. Can't do it if I wanted to. All right. Well, we got 28 energy. Let's burn that in the rest of clearing Act 4. Well, we're not even this path, at least. In Act 4. Act 4, man. What an amazing piece of interactive entertainment. I love how the paths are so long and require multiple full runs of energy in order to clear them. That's great. It just keeps me engaged so much. I can't even say it with a straight face. It's really weird. Like, this game is incredible. It's by far the best mobile game I've ever played. And I've played this game more than any other game I've ever played. But they do a lot of, like, stupid decisions, too. Like, why is Act 4 so long? What's the point? I mean, I can see they probably did it back in the day because they were like, oh, we're running out of content. We don't have Act 5. You're going to be doing this for a while, but it just seems like a weak way to slow people down. All right, we'll do these 2 fights, and then we're gonna call it. Oh man, Act 4 is like I start one path in the morning and end up fighting the boss at night. I know, it sucks. Like, I've already like gone through it once. It's just painful. Super painful. All right, let's kill this guy. Kill this guy, get some mediocre rewards. Because we're at like, I don't know, 40% maybe. If we're lucky. We'll use Blade just so it's different. Act 4. It's amazing. I heard 5.2 is like, or 5.3. It's crazy long too. That's so delightful. Oh! What? You saw me blocking, right? Hang on. It's been a while since I've seen the blue letter for experience points. Yeah. Should be using my boosts, actually. Let me look. I should have looked at his node. One of them is called cheap. Alright, Wolvie. Do your thing. Alright. Yeah, alright, that was easy. I gotta learn to get better with Blade. If he's gonna be my go-to, I'm not great with him right now. Yeah. Well, that's why they're doing 8-hour maintenance tomorrow, right? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through MCOC withdrawal. It's going to be bad. All right. We're going to call it a night. That is what we have in store for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment. Like it. Share it with everybody. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that. And yeah, I stream at 9 o'clock Pacific time. I try to do most days. Certainly during the week, yes. Weekends, maybe. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great night. And I will see you guys in the multiverse. Take care, everybody.